Hey everybody, it's the Livingston Taylor Show. I've taken off my watch. And I do that every week in sort of this blind hope that I will kind of be on time or something. But basically, I really don't care if I run over, because every time I run over, well, it just, it means I got to hang out more with you. You know, I was playing this guitar before I got together with you, and it sounded okay, but it's unbelievable how much better it sounds when you guys are listening to it. I don't know how. It just perks it up. I got to check with my producer. With one wave of that mighty hand, the stormy seas were parted. Oh, it's time to let it go. Let's get this darn show started. It's the Livingston Taylor Show. It's the Livingston Taylor Show. You never know where it's gonna go. It's the Livingston Taylor Show. Is he wrecking in a car? Is he crashing in a plane? Does he even understand that the devil loves the rain? Is he casually eccentric or actually insane? What stork brought that brain? It's the Livingston Taylor Show. It's the Livingston Taylor Show. You never know where it's gonna go. It's the Livingston Taylor Show. The Livingston Taylor Show, brought to you today by, as always, WMVY, listener-supported radio on Martha's Vineyard Island. And look at this second sponsor today. Look at this. Oh, Carly Simon, my beautiful former sister-in-law and remaining dear friend. Carly and I, Carly and I knew each other when we were very young, and we were dear friends then. She married my brother. You know, they were in love and then not. You guys know how that works. And then, but all through this, Carly and I have remained such good friends, and she is celebrating 50 years since this first record of hers was released. And she is, of course, beautiful on the cover of this record, but she is just as beautiful today as she was then, and singing beautifully. And oh gosh, what a wonderful human being Carly Simon is. So congratulations, Carly. Thanks for being a sponsor of the Livingston Taylor Show today. And congratulations on this 50 years since the release of this amazing record. Wow, that's the way I've always heard it should be. The best, oh man. Another Door, reunions, the love's still growing. Gosh, this was a terrific record. All right. and it had this insert. Hold on. Am I sort of holding too much stuff here? Yeah, this insert. Goodness. All right. I'm dropping stuff now. Also, another sponsor today, Middletown Nurseries. Middletown Nurseries, which is on Martha's Vineyard Island in West Tisbury. And Middletown Nurseries, right next to State Road Diner. And Middletown Nursery is a wonderful place to get your gardening supplies, potting soil, that sort of thing. And now listen, I understand if you're not on Martha's Vineyard, coming to Middletown Nurseries is not going to be that easy for you. But one of the things you can do is to support your own local nursery. The temptation is to pick it up at Home Depot. And listen, don't get me wrong, I like Home Depot too. I think they've even sponsored the Livingston Taylor Show in the past. That notwithstanding, so great to go to your local garden center. Shop local and throw them a couple of bucks too. Yeah, it makes sense. All right, Middletown Nursery. Now, where am I? Oh yeah. Let me see. Look what I have here, people. The Livingston Taylor Show mug. Now, I'm a mug connoisseur because I guess it's pretty obvious. I drink a little too much coffee. Anyhow, the Livingston Taylor Show mug, I didn't want to show it because I didn't want to advertise it before I had tested it out personally as a mug connoisseur. I'm telling you, this is a great mug. Look at the handle. Fingers go right in, hold easy. Even with your finger picks on, you can hold that mug, get good support. Also, it's if you look, you'll see it's not too thick. So it's not too thick a mug, which is a problem because the thickness can wick away some of the heat when you're making the coffee if you haven't preheated the mug, which I tend to be a little too lazy to do. So, and it's the perfect size. Yeah, I can recommend this mug very, very strongly. You will not be disappointed, and you'll have the Livingston Taylor Show logo on it. How much fun is that? All right. I was watching TV and there was this, some show about pooches. And it reminded me of my dog trilogy. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that doggy's for sale. I quietly live in a window in Boston with my mom and brothers and sisters. Susie walked by with a red balloon, and I wished I were hers. So I wagged my tail and I looked real cute, and she just walked by. I put my head in a corner so no one would see me cry. You can take me home, you can call me yours. I don't bark till there's a stranger or till we're out of doors. You can take me home, and I will call waltz and we'll play till the end of the day, happy all of the time. From 9 until 5, people walk by, they you and they ah, and say wow. I used to be scared when they turned off the lights, but I'm pretty much over that now. I've learned how to sit, and I'm learning to stay, and I don't run out of the yard. And if you're quiet, well, that's okay, 'cause I know life can be awfully hard. And you can take me home, oh, you can call me yours. I don't bark unless there's a stranger or till we're out of doors. And you can take me home, and I will call you mine, and we'll waltz and we'll play till the end of the day. I will never run away, I'm with you now. Oh, here I'll stay, you can take me home. Go on, put him in doggy jail. Go on, put him in doggy jail. Leave him there till he stops wagging his tail. Well, go on, put him in doggy jail. He went down to Wellesley and he bit on a big guy. Walked over to the schoolyard and he made 2 children cry. Sauntered down to Louis' lunch, got a meatball sub to go. Well, the cops picked him up at 4:08 and they said, Liv, you know, you got to go on, put him in doggy jail. Go on, put him in doggy jail. Leave him there till he stops wagging his tail. Well, go on, put him in doggy jail. Don't tickle his belly, don't you rub his nose. Don't let him see where you keep your car keys. Don't let him wear your clothes. Don't talk to his mother. Don't you give her a glance. She'll say his father was an SOB and he deserves a second chance. Oh, go on, put him in doggy jail. Go on, put him in doggy jail. Leave him there till he stops wagging his tail. Go on, put him in doggy. Go on, put him in doggy. Go on, put him in doggy jail.
It's National Puppy Day.
What is it? National Puppy Day today? What? One of our viewers informed you?
Several viewers have mentioned perfect songs.
It's
National
perfect for
Puppy Day.
National Puppy Day. I did not know. But in case you haven't noticed, good luck counts too. So, good. Lucked into National Puppy Day with the dog trilogy. Yes, had I known that, I would have put the dog trilogy in, but I put it in without even knowing it. So that works out pretty well. Now, here's Carly Simon's 50th. Now, one of the things about Carly Simon is that she is a wonderful, not only obviously a stunningly gifted pop song writer. She was raised, Simon and Schuster, the publisher, is her heritage. She was out of New York and raised in that Jackie Robinson, the great writers and poets and playwrights were in and out of her life. Sports characters. She was raised steeped in the ferocity of top level New York City creativity. That woman has some serious artistic pedigree going on. Anyhow, one of the things that Carly does for me, if I write songs, I'll take them to her and she'll edit my songs. Now, you writers out there, you creators, you have to have editors. You have to have things that people that you take your work to who give you the once over on it. And you editors out there, understand something, that just because you edited it doesn't mean that the writer or the person that you edited for has to take your advice. So don't give your advice. The creator is under a whole set of problems that you may or may not be aware of. So always edit with the notion that, listen, these are just edits. You make the final decision, and I will love you and what you do regardless of what that final decision is. So be very gentle as an editor, and go find an editor if you're a creator. This is a song that I wrote 50 years ago. Okay, maybe 52. My telephone rang, I was too late. Why did I stop to hesitate? On my way home, take my hands, let me confess about loving and hating and all of the rest, and ideas I've roamed. Then I saw a brilliant sign and let it slip behind, and search again and find I'm blind. My thoughts, they make a tender smile. My hands, they move, and in a while I've got what I want. And that tenderness you insist you feel ain't worth a damn, 'cause it ain't real. Lord, it sure does haunt. Then you saw a brilliant sign and let it slip behind, and search again and find you're blind. See, begin a lonely Sunday if you've got the time, and don't surprise me, or you'll find that I'm completely blind. Now I'm so sick of what's being said, my thoughts, they burn inside my head. There's not much untouched. All my children begin to cry, they clutch at me demanding why. Tell them about loving and such. Then they saw a brilliant sign and let it slip behind, and search again and find their blind. See, every Sunday if you've got the time. And don't surprise them, or you'll find that they're completely blind, that they're completely blind. Ooh, God, that was fun to play again. That sound okay?
Sounds great.
Yeah, I was listening to my producer. He sounded great. She likes me. It's, anyhow, guess what? I have that song. I have a symphony arrangement for that song done by my dear friend Bill Elliott. Bill Elliott. And Bill and I are, well, the COVID's fading, as you know, and so Bill and I are getting ready to go. And I don't know where, we're thinking of or Amsterdam or Budapest. We're thinking Budapest these days, but there's a symphony orchestra there, and we're going to make an entire record of that plus 12 others, all with a symphony orchestra, and it will be so much fun. And actually, we're thinking of piecing together that plus inviting a series of you to come with us and just to hang out in Budapest, and you're invited to the recording session. So there'll only be a couple of days of recording with the symphony, but that will be a lot of fun. Trust me, when you are live in the studio with an entire symphony orchestra, you are gonna freak out at how good that turns out to be. All right, I'm on to birthdays, correct? First birthday. Ooh, watch your time. I'm getting the word from my producer. John Teeple, correct? Teeple, John Teeple, rhymes with people. John Teeple, 51/3/19, March 19th, so we're a little beyond his birthday, but he snuck in and we forgave him for being a little late. Joseph Houlihan, Joe Houlihan, who was over here the other night with my sister Kate for dinner, and we just had a wonderful visit. Joe is a very bright, creative fella, and a good friend of my sister Kate's, and we had a wonderful dinner together. So Joe, glad to celebrate your birthday. Sue Black. Now, was it Sue or Roberta who wanted to see? Sue wants to see the cabin in the back, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. The problem is, Sue, let me explain that there's a little cabin out in the back, and at a different time of year, we can have the curtain out of that window, but it's just way too bright on a sunny day next to the solstice. Gail, do me a favor. No, oh no, all right. Well, I was going to bring over the globe and go through the seasons of the year. You're telling me no, I can't. Not today, next week. I hate running out of time. There's so much to know and to revel in. Oh. All right. And last but not least on this celebration of birthdays, Roberta Clam. Clam? Sure. K-L-A-M-M, sure. Roberta Clam, 66 today, a mere child from my vantage point. Nonetheless, 66 years of enthusiasm and curiosity. Oh, Roberta, how sweet to celebrate your birthday on the 27th. What's the date today? Hold on. Oh, no.
23rd.
23rd. So it's coming up. All right. Happy birthday, you guys. Now, something else I want to just talk up again quickly. My producer's all over me like cheap whiskey. about running out of time. I mentioned this book the other day, There Must Be a Better World Somewhere. It's a book of short stories, collected short stories by my dear friend Chip Murgott. Chip Murgott. This is a wonderful book, and Chip is a wonderful musician and songwriter and connoisseur of music, and Chip is the real thing. So please, I recommend this piece of reading highly. Congratulations, Chip, for getting it done. All right. I've been promising to do this song for weeks. Recently, the great Bill Withers passed, and he had a song. And sometimes with my students, I'll speak about time. And I'll speak about getting that time, going back and forth, and you put it in your body. Put it in your body, and you let the song come tumbling out. And Bill Withers says, Grandma's hands clapped in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands played a tambourine so well, and Grandma's hands, they would issue words of warning. She'd say, live, don't run so fast. Might fall on a piece of glass. Might be snakes there in that grass. Grandma's hands. Grandma's hands used to soothe the unwed mother. Grandma's hands, they would ache sometimes and swell. And Grandma's hands, they would lift her face and tell her, she'd say, baby, Grandma understands just how much you love that man. Put yourself in Jesus. And Grandma's hands. Now Grandma's hands used to hand me a piece of candy, and Grandma's hands, they would ache sometimes and swell. And Grandma's hands, Lord, they really came in handy, she'd say. Had it on Spank, that boy. What you wanna go do that for? He didn't drop no apple core, but I don't have Grandma anymore. And if I get to heaven, I'll look for Grandma's hands. Oh, Bill Withers, thank you for all that beautiful music. All right, I'm running out of time.
You got a few more minutes.
Okay, good, so I can do this I've been waiting to do this song too. Oh, this is a song, you all will know this one. Alan J. Lerner and Frederick Fritz Lowe. This play opened on Broadway March 15th, 1956. Gosh, starring Julie Andrews. Julie Andrews, she was 21. Can you imagine? Oh, those boys wrote some nice songs. And if you listen to this song when I sing it, what happens is when the melody goes up, the vowel is open. And it just, a song like this makes an okay singer sound pretty darn good. I have often walked down this street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high here on the street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you find a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. And oh, the towering feeling just to know that you are near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me. There's nowhere else on earth that I'd rather be. Let the time go by, I don't care if I can be here on the street where you live. Forget about it. What kind of writing is that? Oh man, those guys were good. All right, I'm out of time. I gotta go. So look, there's the Livingston Taylor clock behind me. It's the Livingston Taylor Show. It's the Livingston Taylor Show. We're out of time. We gotta go. We'll be back next week. I know 4 o'clock. We'll gear it up and go on the Livingston Taylor Show. It's the Livingston Taylor Show. Hey, thanks for spending time with me. And if you wonder if anybody loves you, boy, I sure do.